Ip Man 4, the finale, was just released on Netflix. We're all sad to see this beloved franchise end, but how much do you know about the real Ip Man? I have a great review for you today, but also lots of little factoids along the way. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Candy and Popcorn. I'm Candice James, and here we talk all things movies and TV. I give you really great reviews, tell you what to watch, and there's always great cocktails along the way. So while you're here, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get started. For this video, there are no spoilers. So who knows about the real Ip Man? Well, I'll give you a freebie. It's not this guy. Donnie Yen plays Ip Man beautifully in 4 installments. And while the movie gives us really great and amazing fight scenes, it's not always 100% accurate. Ip Man, also called Yip Man, is the real character's name. Born in 1983 to a wealthy Chinese family, Ip Man began learning Wing Chun martial arts at the age of 12. You may be asking, well, what is Wing Chun and is it the same as Kung Fu? Well, according to WingChunLife.com, Wing Chun is actually a form, a style of Kung Fu. Now, most notably, Kung Fu actually translates to martial arts in Chinese. So the next time someone asks, well, do you know Kung Fu? Whether you practice Aikido or karate or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you can actually answer the question accurately, yes. Fun fact, Tai Chi is also a form of Kung Fu. While the real Ip Man actually became proficient in Wing Chun by the age of 24, what isn't shown in the films directed by Wilson Yip is that Ip Man was actually a police officer. During World War II, after the Japanese took power, he actually fled to Hong Kong as he was a police officer for the opposing party. And he actually fled completely by himself without his family at the age of 51. And it was here in Hong Kong at 51 that he began to actually teach and open a school to teach Wing Chun. Ip Man Part 4 centers around Ip Man traveling to California, where we meet his most famous student, Bruce Lee. This was also true in the films, as Bruce Lee was in fact a student of Ip Man. The film also shows the American Chinese Martial Arts Association and their prejudice against Bruce Lee for 2 reasons. Because Bruce Lee was only half Chinese and because he was teaching Chinese martial arts to non-Chinese or American students at the time. This was also true in the film because at the time, Kung Fu masters only taught students of purebred Chinese heritage. While Ip Man, not having these prejudices, actually gave a lot of one-on-one teaching to Bruce Lee because even some of the students didn't necessarily want to learn side by side with someone who wasn't a full Chinese heritage. In California, Ip Man actually witnesses the plight of Asian Americans as they fight for equal rights. The film also focuses on proving that Wing Chun Kung Fu is of equal stature to karate in the US military. This film's formula is no different than films 1 through 3. A bunch of people comes along and challenges Ip Man, he wins. Then some mid-level bad guy goes around beating up all of the other Kung Fu masters, and Ip Man, in preserving their honor, comes along, challenges this guy, and he wins. Then the ultimate bad guy comes along, usually somebody with lots of bravado. He beats the second best Kung Fu master either to near death or death, and Ip Man, in defending the guy's honor, challenges the ultimate bad guy, almost loses, but in the end he wins. But it doesn't matter that the plot line is the same for every single Ip Man 1 through 4 as directed by Wilson Yip. Because we're not watching for plot. We are watching for amazing fight scenes, and Ip Man 4 does not discriminate. So today's drink is actually tequila with a splash of lime. So I'm actually drinking Milagro tequila. It's very similar to Patron. Now, depending who you ask, some people say that Patron isn't great, and then other people swear by it. Either way, whatever brand of tequila that you choose, you can't go wrong with a little bit of lime, so enjoy. So let's play a game of true or false. I'm gonna ask a series of questions based off of the portrayals in films 1 through 4. And all you have to do is answer if those things are actually true or false. Now, no cheating. I am going to ask each question and give you 3 seconds to respond. Pause me if you have to, but definitely try to choose an answer before I give the correct response. And in the comments, let me know how many questions you actually got right. So, number 1. This is an easy one, guys. Did Ip Man actually live in the town of Foshan? The answer is yes.
That was easy.
Did Ip Man fight and win against 10 Japanese soldiers? That one did not happen, guys.
A lie detector test determined that was a lie.
In Ip Man 2, although he was a Wing Chun master, Ip Man's school was failing when he first opened. Was this actually true or false? This one's actually true. While he was a master, he had a hard time retaining students for more than just a couple months. So many students would come and go, and the ones that did stay eventually would advance to the point where they were able to go and start their own schools. So Ip Man actually had a really hard time financially maintaining his school. In Ip Man 3, he fought against Mike Tyson. Did this actually happen? I'm not even gonna answer this one. Did Ip Man establish the Wing Chun Athletic Association for personal gain? So that's actually correct as well. While Ip Man did believe in the purpose of the Athletic Association, one of the main reasons that he started it was because of the financial hardship he was having with his school. So he needed another source of income to supplement. Was Ip Man an addict? Sadly, yes. In the films, we see Ip Man is an avid smoker. In real life, Ip Man was actually addicted to opium, and so this contributed to his lagging health as well as his many financial issues. Did Ip Man actually travel to San Francisco? So no guys, only Bruce Lee actually traveled to San Francisco. Ip Man remained in Hong Kong until the end of his life. Did Ip Man actually die from throat cancer? So this one is also correct. Ip Man actually died 7 months before Bruce Lee. At the end of Ip Man 4, Ip Man commands his son to record him performing Wing Chun forms. Did this actually happen? It's a two-part question. Did this actually happen, and did he complete all forms? So the first part is actually correct. He did ask his son to record. There is actually raw footage out here, take a look, of him performing the first 3 forms of Wing Chun. But for the second part of the question, he never actually finished all forms, and that's because due to his lagging health, they had to cut the video short, and so we only have the first 3 forms of Wing Chun as performed by the real-life Ip Man. Was Ip Man the most senior Wing Chun grandmaster? The answer is false.
It's upsetting me and my homegirl.
While Ip Man was the first to publicly teach Wing Chun and is the most famous Wing Chun grandmaster, Wing Chun has actually been around for more than 300 years. Was Bruce Lee an actual Wing Chun sifu or teacher? And the answer is no. Bruce Lee actually did not complete his training with Ip Man, so he never became a sifu. I hope that you guys had some fun and also learned something new in the process. Now, I do take full responsibility for any mispronunciations that may have happened in this video. I tried my best to be as accurate as possible, but y'all, I'm only human. I'll add my research references in the description below, so take a look if you'd like to learn some more information about the real-life Ip Man. And remember to add your scores to the comments below. I want to see how well you guys did at this game and how well you knew the real-life Ip Man. So while Donnie Yen's portrayal of Ip Man is the most famous, if you'd like to see more Ip Man being portrayed on screen, check out these films for more Ip Man movie glory. And remember guys, my channel is a dialogue, not a monologue. Please find me in the comments, find me on social media, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I upload new videos every 1st and 15th of the month with lots of great bonus content in between. In fact, this is a bonus content. You get stuff like this in between the 1st and the 15th. So hit that bell so you know when I upload. Guys, stay tuned, and until next time, cheers.